You Are Loved, a book about families. Written by Margaret O'Hare, illustrated by Sophia Cardoso. You Are Loved, a book about families. Inspired by Sophie Sanchez. Written by Margaret O'Hare, illustrated by Sophia Cardoso. My name is Sophie Sanchez. I live with my parents, my 3 older brothers, 2 dogs, and an orange kitty. Diego is my oldest brother. Mateo is the second oldest in my family. Joaquin is next. He is just 1 year older than me. They are my family. My 3 brothers were born into my family, but I came into my family in a different way. My parents saw a picture of me when I was in an orphanage in the Ukraine. I was just 1 year old. My parents knew I was supposed to be in the Sanchez family. They traveled all the way across the globe to meet me. My mom and dad adopted me, and I chose them right back. That's how we became a family. But my family is more than just the people I live with. I have families spread out all over the world. My dad is named Hector. He was born in Mexico. I have many aunts, uncles, and cousins who still live there. We get to visit them a lot. My mom's name is Jennifer. She was born in California. My grandparents live in the same town as us, and I have more aunts, uncles, and cousins nearby. My family and I have lots of adventures together. We travel to new places, visit movie theaters and water parks, and go bowling and horseback riding. We hike and swim and walk our dogs. Your family probably looks different from mine. That's okay, because all families are different, and there's not just one way to make a family. What matters is that you and your family love one another, just like mine does. You are loved by so many people. Your friends love you. So do your neighbors and teachers. Most of all, you are loved by your family. No one loves you like your family loves you. But what makes a family? Family isn't just the people you are related to or the people you see every day. Families are made with love. A family is something special. No 2 families look the same. Sometimes you are born into your family. Sometimes you choose your family. And sometimes your family chooses you. Family is the people who tell you things like, you are special. You are strong and smart. You are enough. You are loved. Family is the people who are important to you, the people who love you just the way you are. Families can be loud or quiet. They can be big or small, or somewhere in between. Sometimes the people in a family look the same. Other families are made up of lots of different kinds of people. There's no one right or wrong way to be a family. What keeps a family together is love. Sometimes families are lucky to live together under one roof. Other families may be spread out across the neighborhood, a country, or the world. But family is about more than where you live. Families are people who love and care for one another. So even when you're away from your family, you still carry them with you in your heart. Some families spend lots of time together. They celebrate together. They eat and play and work together. They know that they'll always be there to support one another, no matter what. But families are not perfect. Sometimes families argue, get mad, and get sad. Loving people can be hard. But being a family means promising to make up and try again. Families grow and change. Babies are born and kids grow up. We meet new people who become part of our families, and sometimes we lose people we love too. But no matter what your family looks like, one thing stays the same: how much you love one another. Parents, grandparents and siblings, aunts, uncles and cousins, friends, teachers and neighbors. Life is so much better when you have people to love and people who love you by your side. There's not just one way to make a family. Families are born when you find the people who make you happy and help you feel strong. The people who remind you you belong, you are loved. A note from Sophia's mom. For as long as I can remember, all I ever wanted was to be a mom. I love children. I love family. I was so excited to create a family of my own. I was blessed with 3 biological boys. It wasn't until giving birth to Joaquin, who had Down syndrome, that I realized there are children who don't have a family solely because they have a disability. That's when we opened our eyes to the possibility of adoption for our family. Families are always changing, and ours changed when we found Sophia. When she came into our family, it was like she was always meant to be with us. We all fit together, and I can't imagine life any other way. We are so lucky to have a community around us that has loved and supported us from the beginning. It truly takes a village, and when you do life right, your village can become family. The people you go to when life gets hard and when you have moments to celebrate. Thank you for being part of our family. Jennifer.